If you have an old Mac and you're thinking about getting rid of it, getting a new one, doesn't even have to be a new Mac, maybe a new computer. If you want to get money for that old Mac, Apple has a really cool way of doing that for you, at least easily, right? You can always sell it on your own and probably make more, but they have a cool trade-in program. So check out my Mac. So this is my busted 27-inch 2011 iMac. And when I put the estimate in on the Apple site, it's telling me it's going to give me $230, which is really good considering the damage on the screen being all cracked. I took out the hard drive, so that's not in there, although I wasn't able to list that on the site, so we'll see. And because of that, it boots up, but it doesn't have the OS on it, so it'll technically turn on. But even if it did boot up with the OS, it's broken to the point that it doesn't work. It keeps crashing because the GPU, most likely, is messed up, which you can't replace because it's on the CPU, so I'm FU'd. So I include the power cable and the keyboard, and in theory, they're gonna give me $230. We'll see. So what about shipping that big beast of a computer? Well, that's covered too, because they send you this big box, in this case of an iMac, smaller box if you have a different type of Mac, maybe a laptop. But this has all the things I need, including instructions how to pack it up with a smaller protective box inside there. And it's self-addressed, so the shipping is paid. And I just pack up the iMac according to the instructions and mail it off. So in my case, a computer that was completely useless to me. I had hoped that I could fix it and at least give it to my daughter. So your computer might be worth more by keeping it in your house and using it some other way. But for me, that computer is now completely useless. I was going to recycle it for free. So even if they decided they weren't going to give me any money because it doesn't do what I said it does, maybe I'm just wrong about the boot up feature or whatever, they'll assess it. And even if they didn't give me any money, I was still going to send it to them for free to recycle properly. So even if you just want to recycle things properly or have them reuse some of the parts, whatever that means for you, it's a great option. I'm hoping I'll get $100, $150. I'm buying another iMac. So that money's just going to go to that new computer. So any little bit helps in this case. So if you're thinking about that, if you need some money for your Mac, you might not have known that existed. And the reason I made this video is because I put this as a story on my Instagram. I do a lot of behind the scenes there, you should definitely follow. And I got a comment that someone who was really into the Apple ecosystem didn't even know this existed. So I thought I'd make it a bigger video, put it out here to YouTube, something that doesn't disappear so that you could find it and maybe it's helpful for you. Check it out. See you next time.